already been shopping with 11,000 already spoken for. In this morning's show alone, 2,000 as we have our very first garden day on a Saturday. It's the perfect way to kick it off with the first, the only indoor-outdoor rug of the year from a brand that you love, Nourison. We have sold over 239,000 Nourison rugs here over the years at QVC, but it's not only the soft hand, that incredible high-low pile, the durability, the vibrant colors, it's that stain resistance. Truly an indoor-outdoor rug that does not disappoint. Whether you're placing it as a runner in your home, whether it's to conceal maybe a unsightly deck or some stains on the carpet, or really ground a space to define a room and pull everything together, make that outdoor space more inviting, you do it with Nourison. It is the perfect way to decorate, and I can't wait to show you our today's special value. Not only do we have 2 different patterns to choose from, your romantic garden and your daisy bouquet, but there's 3 different colors and 4 different sizes. So let me start off and show you not only the fact that you're getting a stain-resistant indoor-outdoor rug from a heritage brand like Nourison. This is an opportunity to really define and decorate your space. So here's your 2 patterns to choose from. You have the daisy bouquet. Gosh, and this multi, it is gorgeous. That's the daisy bouquet. Big, beautiful, happy blooms. And then we go to the romantic garden, which gives you your mix of roses and a beautiful bouquet, a little bit more elegant in its design. This is also in the multi. So those are your 2 different patterns to choose from, romantic garden or daisy bouquet. But take a look at the colors. Do you want to add a pop of color, right? On the rug, that's such a great way to do it. Here's your multi. And then look at both choices, romantic garden and the daisy, in that gorgeous neutral. Lots of beiges, lots of taupes, lots of grays. This one's the most limited. If you love this color palette, really elevated in any home. What about the blue? That's stunning. This one's like this really beautiful blue gray, and you really see the texture too on the base of the rug, that high pile that pops each and every flower off of the design. This is your blue. And then you've got 4 different sizes to choose from. We start with that runner. That's not one we see very often from Nourison. A brand new size in this rug. Here's the runner, which is gonna be a 2x7. It's a 2x2 and a 7 foot 6 inch in length. That's your, this one starts at $39.99. At retail, you could easily spend $80. And then we go to that really a 5x7, but it's a 5 foot 3 inch by 7 in the next size. That one would be about $166. What? Okay, look at the round. Oh my gosh, under a little patio table. I love round rugs. With 2 conversation chairs on a round rug, it just creates one of the most inviting spaces. Why am I keeping my shoes on when the rugs are so soft? Okay, here's your round. The round comes to you for under $100. Normally, that would be $254. And then, ooh, okay, come on over. I love the big ones because a lot of us buy rugs too small because we're trying to save a little money. Do the today's special value price, because the price goes up at the end of the day today, and do the big, do the 8x10. Now this one, so it's a 7 feet by 10 inch by 9 feet 10 inch. Mostly in the industry, we call it an 8x10. This rug would be $266. We're at $129. Linda Davies is joining us. As you're placing your orders, if you've bought Nourison in the past or buying it today, give us a call. I'd love to hear from you. Linda, you are an incredible interior decorator.
Oh, thank you.
And you help us, you decorate our spaces, and as someone who is a realtor, you understand how important. But a lot of us want our homes to look like a show home.
We do, and this is such a wonderful offer and value. And let me tell you something, this is so easy to make over a space. Yeah. First of all, what do rugs do? They ground and they define your space. Think about it, right? If you've got all the hardwood floors and you've got that big open floor plan, all of a sudden your stuff is floating. You
Good
put
point.
a rug and now all of a sudden you know that's where you're gonna put everything.
Yeah, and
right?
now to do it outside. So yes, it's
Right.
indoor, outdoor, but let's talk about taking it to that outdoor space.
Okay.
We're gonna head over to, I think, patio.
Yeah, let's go this way. So I love that you've got the bliss right here. How nice is this with the round? This
That's
is
so
perfect.
see,
Put
look
a
at
little
this.
table in through here, and now all of a sudden you've defined that little spot in your yard or maybe on your patio, your deck, where you can sit, and I think the round is unbelievable. I love round rugs also.
I love round rugs and round tables.
So do I.
I just think it immediately feels more inviting. But imagine if you're hosting the graduation party or even just a barbecue, you need extra seating. You roll out your bliss chairs. This could go in the middle of the yard. All of a sudden now you have another seating.
You really do. And I have to tell you something.
This new space.
And this is great too, because I know people have told me, oh my gosh, I got one, Linda, because I have the grandkids or the kids, and I roll it out, we can sit on the grass. But this is so very, very pretty. Now let's go back here. Let's look at this.
Ooh.
This is your almost 8 by 10, we're calling it. Okay.
In the multi.
In the multi.
In that romantic garden.
Now we're showing a very large round table here. You could easily get 6 chairs around this, but I want to tell you, in my dining room, I have this in the neutral, and I have a long farmhouse table, and I have 8 chairs around it. It's rectangular. Easy to move around. It's perfect.
But these are some of the best indoor and outdoor rugs
They
under your
truly
table.
are.
I've got 2 kiddos. Ketchup is flying. Mustard is everywhere. My Henry loves to eat what's called jelly toast, which is toast with lots of jelly.
Oh, I understand
and it often
that.
ends up everywhere.
It does. It ends up on the floor, so on and so forth. And the beauty of this is you can vacuum these. And also, let's say there is a spill on this. Let's say this was indoors, right?
Yeah.
You're just, if something really happened, like red wine or something, or the jelly, you're just going to roll it up and take it outside and hose it off. And I'm going to demo that for you in a little bit. But here is your 5 by 7. This tends to be the size that everybody tends to go for, and it's very easy to decorate this and put some chairs here, or just have that little reading nook in your foyer under your coffee table. A lot of people do. But I love how you said don't be afraid to go for the larger one, because a lot of times they say, well, I don't know if that's going to fit in my space. Measure out now if you want to, and then figure out that sofa. We've got a sofa and a coffee table. We're going to show you how nice that looks. But Nourison, over 40 years, family-run business, known for quality and excellence. And what sets this apart from everything here is because it's the pile. This is not a mat. This
it doesn't feel like plastic.
No, it's an
some
actual
outdoor
rug.
rugs, it feels like a plastic rug, and that's what maybe we've been accustomed to.
Exactly.
Don't be fooled. This really can go outdoors, but it's the same quality you could put inside as well.
Just look at that. You can see when I'm running my fingernails through this, actually can see the pile. It's almost like a plush, very short shag on this. You can see the basket weave detail right here. I wore high heels to show you that, you know what, if you've got pets, so on and so forth, you're not going to have to worry about their nails picking up that basket weave.
Right.
It's just so very pretty. It's an easy way to decorate, whether you're indoors or outdoors, and it feels so wonderful on your feet. You're going to want to sit on the floor. Now, this was something ingenious.
Oh, I love this idea.
I never would have thought of this. I'm going to steal this.
Yes. But you see how it makes everything look so grand?
It does, and it makes that space, makes your front door, all of a sudden now, what have you done? You have curb appeal. Because that little tiny doormat you had before, you can't see from the street. This is that beautiful curb appeal that you're seeing. And you can decorate off to the sides.
No worries, before you come into the house.
You know why? Because if something gets on it, you're just gonna hose it off. Yeah. It's so easy to take care of it.
I had bought this pretty little mat for the front door. It said like, home sweet home. And the kids were outside playing in the mud.
Right.
And they come in, and sweet Henry takes his little muddy feet and just slops them.
And you're like, and you're going, don't put your feet on
I had
the
to
outdoor doormat.
Hold myself back as a mother, because I was like, wait, he's doing what he's supposed to, but I'm cringing inside. You don't have to worry, because you go hose it off.
You can hose it off. You can, even if it dries up, you can vacuum it off. So now you're looking at all the outdoor spaces. Look at this. Tell me this isn't something.
Here's the romantic garden in that round.
This is something where you're saying, you know what, I just want to sit down, have a glass of lemonade, have a tea, morning coffee here. This just sets a whole tone. Also, it defines the space.
Well, it's those two things. It's inviting.
Yes.
It defines the space. It's those places where you want to linger.
Right.
In your own home. You really can create that with ease. And I'm telling you, it's from the ground up. A rug is everything. My husband
is.
helped us build a new deck. I say helped us, he built it. I did nothing, except watched and replenished his water bottle.
Exactly,
But
as
we
you
bought
should.
new patio furniture, and he was saying, oh, we should go look at some outdoor pillows. And I said, you know what, honey, I think really all we need is a rug.
Right.
We
And
really just need that
this-
one thing
Exactly.
to ground everything.
It really does. You know, you mentioned that I'm a realtor, and I love that you mentioned that, because when I stage houses that I'm going to list and sell, one of the things I walk in, I take a look, and I say, well, what's that deck look like?
Yeah.
Out in the backyard. Wow.
Or that patio
Or
slab.
that patio. Oh boy, that has seen some
Maybe
better
it's
days.
stained, and you're not going to get out the pressure washer to
No,
clean
and
everything
you're not
off. That
going to
could take
replace
forever.
your deck. You're not going to do all that. So
throw
what do you
this
do?
down.
You put a rug down, and all of a sudden, instantly, a little chair and a pillow, and you've got a whole different look. Or better yet, let's go into the inside
But you don't have
here.
to worry about rain, about water, about like the elements. It's designed to be outside.
Oh my gosh, it totally is.
All right,
now
let's go inside.
Let's go inside here. So now all of a sudden you can see how we've just done all these little vignettes and how pretty they look. This is your almost 8 by 10. Perfect to put your sofa on, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Very easy to do with that. But remember, this is a rug. Look at this. This is the daisy bouquet. Look
It's so
at
pretty.
all the big, vibrant, I mean, this to me just screams happiness. Daisies are happy flowers.
They are. It's you've got mail.
Yes.
Meg Ryan says
Oh,
daisies
yeah.
are the friendliest flowers.
They
There's
are.
just something about them that are joyful and something oh so beautiful as well.
Right.
Oh, sorry. Linda and I were flying blind for a little.
I know. I'm thinking.
I was like, I've got you, Linda.
You got me.
Yeah.
But I just want you to take a look at how much pile there is in this
There's
8 by
depth.
10. I mean, there's depth. I can barely be not on this where I'm not walking on the pile, and that's
Right,
how
good
soft
point.
it is. Now we've got some rice poured down here because I am going to head outside in
Did
a couple
someone
minutes.
get married?
Yes, that's right.
No, I don't think you're supposed to throw the rice
No,
anymore.
no, but
we'll
I'm-
show you.
yeah,
too
we'll
that
show you.
You could still vacuum on this, whether it's indoor or outdoor.
Right.
This is that bigger size.
Right.
Which I think a lot of times, and I've done this too. The very first time I bought
We
an
always go
area
smaller, don't we?
I bought a 5 by 7 because it was more in my price range. But what I love about this being a today's special value is now you can get the size that you need, and nobody's spending more than $130.
Right. How about under if you've got hardwood floors in your bedroom, or in one of your bedrooms in your
yeah.
house?
Or just a
Tuck
carpet you don't like.
Right. Or tuck this underneath that bed and have the sides come out on either side. And now you've got that visual interest. But guess what? When you get out of bed in the morning, you are stepping on carpet, and it feels so good. Last night, Sean and I picked this
This
up
is
and we
cute.
removed this to show you what it looked like before and after. And we also have some video on my house.
Yeah.
Before a rug and after.
And we
It
can do
makes-
that a little later because you'll see
it
without
makes
the rug, it
such
does.
a difference.
It feels like the furniture is just kind of floating.
Exactly.
It really does kind of ground and define the space. Maybe you've had to use some turn a room into multi-spaces.
Right,
So
if you're
it's-
working from home.
You've got the office.
Perfect. Right.
And for a lot, I've always lived in a smaller house. And so you've got a living room, but the living room's also a toy room. It's
Right.
where my kids also practice their ukulele, and my husband plays his guitar, and I like to read. You now can create and define the space. This is the 5 by 7.
This is the
In the
5 by
garden.
7 in the garden.
The romantic.
The romantic garden.
romantic garden.
Yes, which tends to be, what way would you go? Would you go the daisy or would you go the romantic garden?
So inside my house, romantic garden, outside daisy.
Yes.
That's what I would do.
I would agree with it. Are you more of the multicolor or are you, I'm a neutral.
Multi outside.
Uh-huh.
And I would do the neutral inside. But you know what's funny? We bought a new rug in our living room, and it's all bright colors. This was like
Really?
years ago. Because I just wanted, I have so
You need
many
a-
neutral.
you need a pop of
I wanted
color.
a pop of color.
Exactly.
That wasn't, as laborious as painting all the walls.
Right.
Right, or as expensive as a new couch.
And this is an immediate makeover. It's like when I talk about Northern Nights, right? And I talk about a comforter set or something.
Yeah.
It's sheets.
It's instant.
Instant
Big
makeover.
real estate. Okay, I
Right.
think you're going to head outside,
I
Miss
am.
Linda.
I'm gonna grab my shoes,
because we're going
'cause
to show
guess
you
what?
truly on our outdoor set. But while Linda is getting set, I
There's
want to
your
show you
vacuum right
something.
there, hon.
Yeah, she's putting me to work.
I'm
is
putting her
what's
to work.
happening.
She's gonna vacuum.
So you notice though all the rice. I'm going to grab my Dyson because I want to show you how easy this is. To not only, yes, we say stain resistant when it comes to like your coffee and your wine and your ketchup, but what about having this, whether it's inside the home? I made a balloon arch for my son for his birthday. Some of the balloons had the confetti and then they popped. So then there was confetti everywhere. So still being able to vacuum on that surface, even with the high lows of the piles. So get a look at this. With ease, I'm still able, and nothing's pulling, nothing's getting caught on the vacuum. So yeah, take your vacuum outside and get all those little bits of debris that might come down from the trees. You can clean this. Inside your home, you're gonna vacuum it up with ease, just like you normally would. Your carpeted surfaces, your high-end rugs. Now I'm gonna get every little bit of rice. But see how even with